Welcome, and here we're looking at the US dollar, and the support here at 80.50 came in quite nicely, and we've got ourselves a bounce here, but this particular bounce that we're looking at here is only in three waves, as you can see here, the 1, the 2 and the 3 here. Yes, it can develop into an impulse wave like this here, as such here, so we just need to be sort of mindful of that, and as long as it stays above this previous low here, then everything's intact for it to build from here. But at the moment it's in three waves, which is corrective, and if that's the case, then we'll see further downside to come from here. So we just need to allow it to unfold a little further, and then once we know what we've got, then we know what direction to take. And this is the same for the euro as well. And with the euro here, I got two counts on this morning session here, so we can count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here, and then an A, B and C back to here, the 50-60% retracement level, because we do have three waves here, and that's fine, that's possible. However, this three waves can turn into five waves, and then if that's the case, then we'll have this particular count that we're looking at here, where we have, this is wave 1 here, an A and a B and a C here for wave 2 here, and then we'd be looking down as such here. So we'd be looking down for 5 waves down for wave 1, and then an A and a B and a C. They could go to here, or it could go to this block of supply here, okay, and then rolling over from that point there, and this would be a nice third wave to catch here, okay. In the meantime, you could expect it to fail at the 136 if it's going to be a small wave form moving up through there. But the real trade would come from this understanding this particular rally here and working in from that point there. So this is kind of how it looks on the 15-minute chart. So we're looking down for 1, back for 2, nice third wave. Fourth wave pulls back in around the 136 as a 38-point retracement level. And if that's the case, then we'll see one wave down here as wave 5. And then the A, the B and the C pulling back to either this block of supply or this block of supply here, sellers, and then moving down from that point there. 136 is support here, nice retested support. You could probably go long from that point because it'd be a bullish thing, but you'd also need to keep an eye on that US dollar as well. So in a bit of a nutshell, the euro and the US dollar have been a bit of a pain, and they're slowly moving into a situation where we will know what is what and what to do about that what, so to speak. The Australian dollar, we're looking for a high up through here in the 4-hour chart here. We're looking for wave 1, wave 2, all the way up for wave 3, 4 and 5 around the 90-50 area, and that's sort of coming in there now. And it's the classic trading levels pattern where you have the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, and then some type of corrective pattern here. Now I've got this down here at the 50 and the 60 here, but we put that there just for textbook sort of thing, and we'll see how we go with that. But what we're looking for here is essentially, if we get a move down below the 90 here, the medium level 90, if we get a move below that and then we get support back up there, well, that puts us in a bullish mode. But in the meantime, we just really have to wait for this to pan out through here. So that said, just working in here somewhat, we do have, we're looking for 5 waves to complete up through here, and we do have this move down through here. But once again, like the US dollar and the euro, we don't have a clean 5 waves down here just yet as such. So I can count down from this high here, I can count 5 waves down. Then we've got an A and a B and a C here for wave 2, and then this can be down for wave 1, back for 2, down for 3, 4 and 5 for the third wave here. Or the alternative count is that we've got an A, B, C here, an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave, and we move up from there. So at what point would you go long from here? And that would probably have to be the 40 in here. So a nice solid support on top of that. You could go long from there, because this could just be a rally coming back up through here, and you just need to keep an eye on that to try and decipher what's what at that point there. But moving above the trend line here, and this would be also another way to view this is a 61.8 retracement level from that point here as well. So that comes in there as well. So you got a trend line, you got the 61.8, and you got the whole number of like 40 there. So support on top of that would be a sign of strength, and that's what you need to buy, is strength. So going long here would be, you could get away with it, but the risk and the reward, for that kind of behavior is not sort of valid. Right, the Euro Australian, we were looking to go short from, the 157272 or the 152 down to the 150, so that's there. You can cover those shorts now. We should have covered them into the 150 anyway. Look, if this count is correct, we should see another wave 4 bounce up through here, and this should be in 5 waves up through here. I don't know if I've spent time on deciphering the 5 waves down here. I think I did, actually. Yesterday we were looking at the 1, the 2 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the third, the 4th wave, and then we're looking at the 5th wave, and you can see that we've got 5 waves in the 5th wave here. So we could very well have a low in through here. This is corrective across here, so we'll see a push up from here. It may push down a bit first, but then up. But if that's the case, we'll be looking back up here again. So bit of range trading, so to speak. You just need to, that's at 150.47, so 150.50, you want support on top of that, or buy new highs here and put the stop under here. The pound yen, it's traveling quite nicely to the upside. Now the yens are like the S&P 500s, the indices, rather, all those indices are the same wave count. So we're looking for 5 waves up through to here, and we're looking for an ABC back. So 170 where the price is, it's likely to occur here. It may push to 171 and then fold back into 169. If it fails at 170, expect it back at 168. If it pushes to 171, expect it back to 169. So just drilling into that a little bit through here. This is sort of how we're looking at it through here. That 170 is going to be the resistance through here. I just don't know if this is sort of completed to the upside just yet, but just see how it dances at the 170 there, and it should be in line with the S&P 500. The Euro Yen is the same as well. We're also looking for 5 waves up to the 140, and it's having its correction here. It's a bit weaker than the pound yen, and with that in mind here, probably a bit messy. Oh, no, it's not too bad. Look, so what we were looking for here, if you recall, up for wave 1, back for wave 2, and then all the way up for wave 3 and 5 waves. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now for wave A, and then we're looking for a corrective move back, and that could be it here. That could be the end of it here. Okay, so this could be the impulse wave moving up here further. I'll just see if I've got that on more of an intraday thing here. I do, but I haven't got the count. So we basically got our A, B, and C into here, and it does appear to be an impulse wave here. 15 minutes. I just want to got that on a 5-minute chart here. Just bear with me for a second. Okay, so that looks like it here in terms of, I'll label it this way: down for 1, back for 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for the 3rd wave. So all of that's the 3rd wave, the 4th wave, and the 5th wave to here. Otherwise, this is the A, the B, and the C here. But either way, I think that this 39.40, 49.30, 49.30. you could go off 139.33 and add on 3.5 and look to add on 40 here as well. But you know, you have to allow this to move up here to test the supply levels here. Yeah, okay, so that's that. Just want to have a look at the Swiss actually while I'm here. This is looking more healthy. This is the US Swiss here. This is actually looking a bit more healthy. And if it does appear that we've got some sort, I don't know how this completes down here. I don't know if we've got 1 and 2 in here. Have I got that on a smaller scale here? I don't. I won't go into it. But have a look at this. That could be the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to here. So an A and a B and a C here, and then up. So what we could do is we could say, it's just another way of looking at the US dollar really. So we could say 30 here. So obviously support on the medium level here, 90 is really important, but support on 90.30 here would separate the market psychologically in terms of orders sitting at 90 here, and you'd be looking for further upside there, and that would push the euro further to the downside in the bearish mode, and also the Australian dollar, and which is generally the direction that we're sort of, you know, everything sort of hedging towards a bit. All right, that's it. Cheers.